Hi, it's Christian Kubik at Kubik and Kubik Hearing Center in Millburn. And today I wanted to share a story about a patient that came in today. She was having a difficult time because her left ear, she felt she could hear like an echo. The sound quality was not to her satisfaction. She could hear her voice twice. Even when she heard other people speaking, it didn't sound correct to her. And often the problem is not about the technology, or it's other parts of the fit that are more important often. So in this case, her receiver, which looks like this, okay, so this is what a receiver looks like. That receiver wasn't placed in the ear properly. It was pointed to the side of the canal. It wasn't deep enough into the canal, and therefore it didn't point at the eardrum and wasn't inserted deep enough to give the proper amplification. So that was one thing. So the fit is very important. And that's why we have, I can kind of show you just an array of different receivers. There's different receivers for different types of power that we need. We have receivers for different lengths because we want to make sure that we fit it right up at this little crevice here. And if that receiver is too long or too short, the microphone that sits on top of the hearing aid will be pointed up at the sky or down at the floor. You want it to be pointed right at the people that you're speaking to. Okay, so that's one thing. We have to make sure that we pick the right receiver, whether it's the power of the receiver or the length of the receiver. That's very important to the fit, and that will change how successful you are with the hearing aids. You may even not want to wear your hearing aid if it's not fit properly. And then I brought this big case over here that normally is not sitting here. Normally this is sitting in the back, and we have some background noise, so sorry about that. But what this shows you is how many different buds or different combinations that you could be fit with. And I brought some to the side here just to show you that there are different manufacturers of buds that fit over the receiver of the hearing aid. I'm going to show you this, for example. Okay, that's just one type of bud. And you can imagine this entire case is full of buds depending on the fit of that patient. And we want to make sure we tailor it correctly. There's venting that's important. There's fitting the window of the ear to make sure that all the sound stays in the ear. Or in some cases, we don't want that. We actually want it to be vented to allow some of the lows to leak out to give them more comfort. So there's many different variables in fitting correctly, and that's part of our expertise, to decide and to be creative with each patient. It's not one size fits all, so it's very important to do that. So, and the other one that I wanted to talk to you about is sometimes we fit people with custom molds, and we use this gun right here, and we actually put a block in your ear, and then we actually can make an impression of your ear, and that's custom fit. Sometimes it works out beautifully. For other people, it's not the right choice. So it's not one better than the other. It's very much a personal preference, and it depends on the ear canal, it depends on the audiogram. There's many variables, and a lot of times we have to experiment to see what is best. So that's what I wanted to share with you today.